So let's start up. The first lesson which we have to do is today a lesson called circles. Yeah. So let's quickly write down circles. Yeah, that is the very first question of the lesson we got to do. Now put the under circles. Yeah. Now everybody I think knows what a circle is, right? Yeah. So let me ask you a small quick question to do. Alrighty. Can you all say, put it in the chat maybe, yeah? Name three objects. Because these type of questions are coming in exams as well. Objects around you which got the shape of a circle. Okay. So quickly send people there. Yeah, I'm sure that you all have please more than three for sure. But whatever you know, three objects, whatever around you, which looks like circle or whatever you can. Quickly put it in the chat. Everybody. Actually, for me, I can see I got a watch near me and watch got a shape of a circle, right? So like that, put me some question, put me some answers which looks like circles in the chat. It can be around you or it can be something which you know, something which looks like circles. Let's see who will send me the answers first. Alrighty. Okay. Can you only maybe put me another different thing because you wrote two things which is alike, right? Your first answer and the second answer both are about time, no? Yeah. So put something else, another one more. But your second answer is pretty good. Nice. Think about what you drink. Even that got it in it. Normally, when we take a sip of water, how do we take a sip of water? Inside what? That's a good one. Okay, I'm waiting for Tashen and Ethan Pute. Three objects which has the shape of a circle. Very easy question. This lesson is one of the easiest. Okay, so Kinili said clock, plate and cup. Tashen says bottle. Alright, a mug and a clock. Yeah, not bad. What about Ethan? Okay, Ethan says sanitize the bottle, a fan, a money till, a water bottle. Alright, Pute. Well done, everybody. Nice answers. Yeah. Now, Puta, in a circle, like there are three main places of a circle. This is what the main idea about the lesson is. Yeah. In this circle, if there is some, like if we point out here, what do we say this? We say that this point is where on the circle? Where is it? Is it inside or on the circle or outside the circle?
Inside the circle.
So we say it's in the circle. Make sense, Pute? It's in the circle. What do we say about this point, Puta?
On the circle.
We say it is on the circle. Yeah. And then anything somewhere here, what do we say that?
Outside the circle.
Very good. Yeah. quickly write that down. Yeah, that's the main thing about this lesson. It's one of the very easiest lessons ever. Quickly write it down, and then let's do one small question really quickly, and after that let's go to the next lesson, because this lesson is a very easy one. Everybody can understand it. Inside, on, and outside. That's all you need to remember. Everybody good? Okay for that. Then, can you guys quickly, once you're done with writing it, yeah, quickly try to answer these 3 questions from me. This is taken out from your textbook. Yeah, the page number, let me double check and let you know. It's taken from your textbook, page number 5. Yeah, quickly do this question.
Sir,
Yes, Kinoli.
I don't have the textbook.
Doesn't matter. You can see this, right? I am just saying you where I am referring it from. This is from page number 5 in your textbook. So you can look at my screen and do the question. Yeah, put me the answers in the chat, everyone. Give your best try. I will give you all about 4 minutes. Yeah. So the current time is 11, right? So 7:11. By 7:50, we are going to go through the answers. Alrighty, Buddha. I hope that you guys might have done the questions. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah. Let's quickly have a look here. Yeah. The first question is asking us, yeah, to do which letter indicates the position inside the circle. Inside means what? Yeah. Somewhere in this area. Yeah. What are the letters we can see in that area? We can see letters P, A, and O. Yeah. So we can write down P is inside the circle, A is inside the circle, and O is inside the circle. Yeah. So then the next one. Which letters indicates the position on the circle? On the circle. So we got P here, X here, E as well as L. Yeah. So B is inside the circle, on the circle, X is on the circle, L is on the circle, and E is on the circle. And the last question, which letters indicates the position outside the circle? There's only one letter. What is that? That's the letter A. Who got all answers correct? Anybody? Oh, I can see. Yeah, some of you all got it correct. Perfect. Very good, Putta. Alrighty. Then let's do one more question before we go to the new lesson. Alrighty? Here we go. This one is a little bit of reading question. Yeah, so you need to read it, understand what they say, and then try to answer this question. Julia Pute, why can't I see you? Yeah, in my classes you need to keep your camera on.
Sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malapit.
Hari.
Mama ka journey.
Alright. Cool. So let's give a try to do this question, Putta. Yeah. So it says, in a competition of throwing darts into a circular board by standing at a location in front of it. Okay, so we know it's about like throwing darts, isn't it? Yeah. 10 points are awarded if dart hits the circle, and 5 points are awarded if the dart hits inside the circle. So if it is on the circle, it's 10 points. If it is in the circle, it's going to be only 5. And then they are saying But no points are awarded if the dart hits outside the circle. So obviously, right? If it doesn't go to the board, why should we give points, right? Yeah. So it says a group of students are participated in the above competition. Yeah. The figure indicates where the darts thrown by each of the students hit the board. Okay. Can you guys give your best try to do this question? Yep. Maybe because there are 4 questions, I will give around 4 minutes. Pute, give your best try. Yeah, I don't think it is that hard at all. Give your best try. So remember, if it is on the circle, it's 10 points. If it is in the circle, it's 5 points. And outside the circle means no points. Alrighty. Yeah, let's have a chat about it. Yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah. So here we go. Who are the students who were awarded 10 points? 10 points means the people who hit on the circle, right? That will be Sanjeeva and who else? Mohan, right? Sanjeeva and Mohan, both of them hit on the circle. The next one. Who are the students who were awarded 5 points? That means the people who put inside the circle or in the circle. That was Sunil, Nafil, and Pradeep. Yeah. And then the next question. Who are the students who did not receive any points? People who hit outside the circle, isn't it? That was Rajita. Here, can you see? His point went outside the circle. That is Rajita. Then the next one. If each of these students is given 2 more opportunities to throw the dart, what is the maximum number of points Mohan could receive? Now we know Mohan already got the maximum at the very first one. So he can still hit another 2 more 10s and receive a total of how much? 30 points. So the maximum is 30. Make sense, everybody? No problems at all? Everyone? Alrighty. Then Pute, by the way, if I'm going too fast or if it is too hard to catch up, let me know, Buddha. If you want me to go slow. Alrighty. Let's then Pute, can you give a start to go to the next lesson we have. The next lesson we have is about place values. Yep. So let's write down today the lesson now. This onwards will be lessons where it will be examined a lot in our first term exam. Yeah. Place values. By the way, all the numbers around the world are made with only 10 digits, right? What are the 10 digits we have in our numbers? Who can remember? What are the 10 digits we have in numbers? Yeah, starting from 0. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, isn't it? What do we call these numbers, Pute? Anybody knows the name of these numbers? What do we call our number system which we are currently using? Anyone knows the name which we use for the number system? Okay, now let me ask an easy one. What are these numbers? Who can remember what these numbers are?
Roman numbers.
Roman numerals, right? Roman numerals. Yeah? Now who can then remember? Who knows the name of the number system we use? What do you guys think? What do you guys guess? Anybody got any guesses? Arabic numbers. Good, good. It's correct up to one extent, Dulia. There's another thing. It's Arabic numbers. Very good, Dulia was good. But that is only halfway through. What else? Anybody knows the correct name of it? Yeah. Now, Pute, the number system we are currently using is not that long. Yeah, like it's not that old. It's about like 500 years or something. I can't really remember, but this is the most modern number system which we are using. After Roman numerals, there was Egyptian numerals, there was Babylonian numerals. Yeah, there are many types of numerals which were used back in old days. Yeah, but this is the most prominent, like most best number system. And there is a one number which was not there in any other numbers in the systems. What is that number? The 0. Yeah. So what Dulia said was correct. Arabic numbers are the numbers which are 1 to 9 Pute. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, those are called Arabic numbers. Now anybody knows which country found 0? I'll give you all a hint. It's our neighbor country. What is the country which is neighbor to us?
India?
India. What do you think they called back in old days Indians as? So India was actually.
Excuse me, sir, I can't hear you properly.
Is it the same to everybody? Can't you all hear me properly, Pute?
We can.
You can. So
We can.
maybe increase the volume, Pute. Maybe it would work. Yeah. Alrighty. So Pute, this 0 was found by Indians, right? Indians were called back in old days. Nowadays we called it as a religion, but back in old days it was the name of the race. Yeah, Hindu. Yeah. Actually, some people call it Hindu, some people call it Hindu, but for us we need to remember as Hindu. Hindu, which means Indians found 0, and the Arabics found the other digits, so we call it Hindu-Arabic numbers. What do we call it, Puda? Hindu-Arabic numbers or Hindu-Arabic numerical system which we are using. Now, Pude, in this number system, there are definitely place values. Yeah, the way we put the numbers in, there's a place value. Under place values, you need to remember until you do your O-levels. Actually, even A-levels, the same scenario. Yeah, you need to learn how to read up to at least 15 digits. Yeah, that means if I give you a humongous number like this, how many digits are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anybody knows how to read this number? Oh, Ethan knows because we did it recently in the other class which you were there. Yeah, but we need to know how to read up to this much of digits, Pute, up to 15 digits. Okay, now I'm going to teach you all how to work it out and how these place values work. Now, quickly let's write down this small thing in your books, and that will definitely help us to understand and move forward from there. Okay, let's write down this thing today. When we consider about place values, we mainly worry about the first 5 periods. Now I will tell you all what a period is. In brackets, let's write down. In a one period, there will be 3 digits in each period. There are 3 digits. Alrighty. So what are these periods? Let me explain now what their names are. The first period, we call it the period of units. What do we call it today? The period of units. Yeah. And in brackets, write down, when reading, we don't mention about them. The first period is called what to the unit period. Then the second period, we call it as the period of thousands. We call it as the periods of thousands. Now you might be wondering, sir, why not the tens and hundreds? No, I will come to that soon. But the second period, we call it the period of thousands. And then the third period, can somebody give a guess? What do you think the third period is? Starts with a M.
Million.
Millions. Very good. And then the fourth period. Any guesses?
Billions.
Billions. Very good. And then the last one. That's an easy one. It starts with a T.
Trillions.
Trillions. Yeah? Trillions. Okay, quickly write that down. Everybody good? Alright. So then, let's write down the next part. Each period got its own 3 members. And those members are, the first member is itself. So definitely, if I am in a family or whatever, I should be there, right? So itself is there. And then tens of it. And then hundreds of it. So this is how it goes. Now don't worry, I will explain you all how this works, how to read the number. It will be very easy once you know it. Alright, I think everybody should be done by now. Okay. Let me explain you all what this thing which we just wrote down and how it can help us. Now today I told you all each period got how many members in it? Each period got how many members in it, Pute?
3 members.
3 members, right? Okay. That means, Pute, we first give, from, always remember, from right hand side towards left hand side, we go 3 members, keep a space. We go 3 members, keep a space. We go 3 members, keep a space. And we go 3 members, keep a space. Does that make sense? We kept periods like. Can you all understand now what periods means? Periods means keeping spaces. Even a small period between them. Alrighty, everybody good? Now, what is the name of the first period we had? Units. But when we read, we don't mention about them, right? And then what is the period of the next one? Somebody else. Now, Nulya told me the first member. Who is the next period? Thousands. Very good. Then what is the name of the next period?
Billions.
Sorry, what did you say?
Millions.
Millions. Righty. And then who is the next one? Anybody?
Billions.
Billions. And then the last one?
Billions.
Trillions. Well done. Now, remember when we read or write the numbers, we don't say S. The S here, we don't use it. Yeah, but we always say the number here and say the name of the period. That's how it goes, but units only, we don't say anything about it. Yeah, so let me try to do it first and then let's all of us say together. Alrighty, so how do we read this? We first read the name of the numbers of the first period. What is this number? 798, right? So we call it 798 trillion, 646 billion, 513 million, 245,321. Don't say units, just say 21 and finish the number. Is that clear, everybody? Everybody got it? How we read it? Okay, now are you guys ready to read it with me? Yeah? Okay, unmute yourself. Let's try to read it together. Yeah? So it's going to be 798 trillion, 646 billion, 513 million, 245,000 and 21. Yep. Alrighty. Now Pute, now if somebody asks me what are the place values here, yeah, it's very easy as well. Yeah. How it works is, now this one, what do we call it, Pute? We call it ones. Then we have tens. Then we have what, Pute? What do we call this guy? Hundreds. Yeah, hundreds. Yeah. And then this person here, this guy, that is itself, means in thousands it will be just thousands. Yeah. And then the next one will be tens of it. Can you remember? So 10,000s. And the next one will be very good. 100,000s. Alrighty. Then this one, what do we call that? Millions. Yeah, one. We don't really call 1 million. We just call it. That's the place value of millions. Next one we call it
10
millions. Very good. The place value of 10 millions. And then the next one we call it the place value of 100 millions. Yeah. Alrighty. Then Pute, the next one. What is the place value?
Billion.
Very good. We call this as the place value of billions. And then we call this as the place value of 10 millions. Very good. And then we call this guy as the place value of 100 billions. Then the last set of period we have is the
Billions.
you all already know it now. Well done. Yeah? So the first one we call it the trillion place value. Then we call this as the
10 million.
place value of 10 trillions. Yeah, S is there at the back. 10 trillions. And the last one we have the place value of 100 trillions. Yeah. And then quickly write this thing down, and then let's write down this number in words as well in here itself, and then we can go and do some questions together. Yeah. So quickly write this thing down and also write down the worded version of it. So I will write it with you as well. So the first one, 798 trillion, worry, I will take my head off after. 46 billion 500 and 13 million 245,000 300 and 21. Here we go. Okay, Pate. We are not in a hurry, so write it down nicely, yeah, in your books. 325. All right, here we go. We have this number, Pate. First, what do we do when we try to read or write a number? First, we write it in standard form. First, we make it into the standard form. What is the standard form? Just like what we did before. Keep a period after every 3 numbers. So let's write it down. 5, 2, 3, we keep a space. Then 9, 6, 9, we keep a space. 1, 7, 8, we keep a space. 3, 7, 6, we keep a space, and a 5 and a 2. There we go. Now, can you guys quickly work it out and send me this number in the chat? Yeah, write down the number, this number in chat and send it to me in words. How to write this number? Write it down in the chat and send it to me quickly. Let's see. Write it down nicely in words. Yeah. Don't write 25 trillion as 25 trillion. Don't do that. Yeah, I want you to write it down in words. Yeah, I want you to write down as 25 like that. Yeah, I want you to write down the whole number. Quickly write it down and send it to me.
Sir, I don't understand how to say. What should we say?
Oh, just write this thing down in your book. Write it in words and send it to me. So this number, just like what we did here, write it in words and send it to me. So Pute, here we have the first one, we got units, right? The next one we call it thousands, isn't it? And the next one we call it millions. And then we call it billions. And
Sir,
then,
I'm done.
yeah, we call it billions. Cool. So then let's write down it in words. What will it be? We need to write it down in dash. Yeah. 25 trillion 673 billion 800 and 71,960,000 325. That's how we should write down the answer. Make sense, Pate? Everybody good? All good, everyone? Alrighty. Then I'm going to ask a couple of questions from you all. Yeah, very easy ones. Nothing hard at all. Maybe Ethan Pute, you can help me out with the first question. Alright. Can you say me, Ethan, in this number 63, the digit of the ones place? What is the digit of the ones place? Ethan, what is the digit of the place value of 1 in 63?
3,
3. What is the 10 digit in the tens place?
6,
6. Yeah. Value represented by the digit in the ones place. That means what is this number?
3,
It's just a 3, right? What is this number?
6,
No, not just a 6. Think about it. This is what? It's a 63, right? That means 60 and a 3. This 3 is 3, just a 3. But the value of the 6 is how much? 60. Do you get it, Ethan? Alrighty. Kinoli Pute, can you help me out with this? What is the ones place value? 6. Tens place value? Value of the ones place? Value of the tens place? 70. Remember this, when they say value, you have to say the value of it, yeah? Keep that in your mind. But if they ask what is the digit, then you write the digit by itself. Yeah. Okay. Tashin Puta, can you help me out with this? What is the value of, what is the digit of the ones place?
0,
0. Digit of the tens place?
4,
The value of the ones place?
0,
0. Value of the tens place?
40,
Then Dolya Puta, digit of the ones place?
8,
Digit of the tens place?
8,
Value of the ones place?
8,
Value of the tens place?
8.
That's good. Good. Alrighty. Then Puta, the last thing we need to remember, or actually we need to study, is under this lesson is about representing place values in an abacus. Yeah. Representing place values in an abacus. I'm sure you guys might have seen abacus, right? Have you all seen abacus? Anybody who haven't seen abacus ever? Yeah? Can you see that? There's a small abacus which I have in home just to show if there is a student who doesn't have or haven't seen abacuses before. This is abacus, yeah? You all might have seen it, right? This is what we call, there we go, when Dulya got abacus with her. Yeah? This is what we call as abacus Pute. Back in good old days Pute, this is what they used to do what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division for everything Pute. They use this guy. Yeah? Why? Because Pute, back in old days, the Roman numbers were not helpful to do addition, subtraction. Let me show you a small thing. In Roman numbers, Pute, yeah, back in old days, it was very hard to understand actually. Let's say 101. You write 101 as CI. C with a letter I. Yeah. Add with a maybe a 4. Yeah. 101 add with a 4. It was actually a 105, right? 101 add with a 4 is 105. Look, how can we even understand it? CI plus VI equals CV. What does that even mean, right? So it was very hard for back in old days people to do addition, because end of the day, if I write CI and a VI, will it become a CV? No. But now, for us, we are lucky. This is very easy for us to do the additions. This number system is very easy. This number system was so complicated. That's the reason, Pute, back in old days, if you have read whole books, People used to say a person who can read and do maths is a genius back then. Yeah, the reason is that it was very hard to understand about numbers with those number systems which they had back in old days. Yeah. Lucky for us, we are having one of the most best number system which was implemented in the all ages, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So back in all these people, how did they write these numbers or how did they represent the numbers? That's what we are going to do using place values. Yeah. So let's say that I wanted to represent 52812 or 52,812 in abacus. Yeah. First thing, what we need to do is today, we need to definitely draw the abacus. Now we how many places we need? We need only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 place values are there, right? So I need to just divide this abacus into how many parts? 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Got it, everybody? Then what do we need to do? Write down the place value of it underneath everybody here. So what is the first number place value? It's ones. Yeah, ones place. And then the next one, it's the tens place. Yeah, and the next one is the hundreds place. And the next one is thousands place. And the last one, who can tell me the number? What is the place value here? 10,000 place. Yeah. And then today we will draw some straight lines. Yeah. We put the numbers in. Yeah. Try to make straight lines. Use a ruler. Do it nicely. Yeah, and now let's start to put those numbers in. Ones place. What is the, how many balls should I put in the ones place value? 2, right? So I need to represent 2 balls in the place value of 1. Alright, here we go. How many should I represent in the place value of tens? Just a 1. Then how many will I represent in the place value of hundreds? That's a 8, right? So it's a 800 there. So we need to put 800. And then the next one I need to represent 2. The last one I need to represent just a 5. This is how we represent something in a abacus. Does that make sense, everyone? Yep. Okay, if that makes sense, once you guys are done with writing this, can you guys try to represent 1568 in abacus for me and show it to me? Yeah. Once you're done, just show it to the camera so I can have a look how you did it. First, copy this thing down nicely and then try to do this one. Cool. So then, let's do a couple of questions here. So I'm going to give everybody a chance. Yeah. So Ethan Pute, how do we read this number? Quickly tell me. Name the number. So this is units, and then we got thousands. That's it. Quickly tell it to me.
63,465.
Yeah, well done. Kinoli Pute. Say this number.
1,005.
Very good. Dulya Pute. Read this number. You're muted. You're muted, so I can't hear you. Yeah.
125.
Mhm.
316.
Very good. And then Tashin Pute, can you read this number for me?
10 trillion.
Huh? This number Pute. So we got units here, and we got thousands here. That's it.
300,000.
Mhm.
300.
Good.
Three.
Yeah. Ethan Pute, can you read this number?
Four billion.
Mhm.
178 million.
Mhm.
525,348.
Well done. Alright guys, I will give you all 3 minutes to write these numbers and send it to me as digits. Quickly write these numbers as digits and send it to me in the chat. In the chat, send it to me. Quickly write these numbers as digits and send it to me in the chat. Yeah, I will give you all 3 minutes. And after that, we are going to our timetables.
Excuse me, sir, I didn't understand.
Just write these numbers. Like now, can you see here? Like this today. Write these numbers as digits and send it to me in the chat. Yeah, now it's written down in words. Can you see? 3,800,200. That number, write it in digits and send it to me in the chat. So the first one, it says, yeah, 3,800,200. Yeah, 3 million. Yeah. So let me. 3 millions are there, and then what do we have? 800,000 is there, and then what do we have? We have 200. Okay, now I can write it easy. 3 million, just that's it. 1,000 place value 800. Yeah. So 800,000, and then I got a 200. That's it. Got it, everybody? And the next one, 7 billion. Yeah. And then we got 250 million. Oh, there's no thousands. Okay, and a 20. Yeah, so the thousands values are zeros. That means. Yeah, so you can write down 7 billion, 250 million. So 250 million. Thousands are zeros, so that's why 1,000 is not there. And a 20 means 0, 2, 0. 20. Got it, everybody? Yeah. And then the next one, or the last one, is 8 billion and an 8. That means millions are zeros, thousands are zeros, and the 8. 8 billion, millions are zeros, thousands are zeros, and then 008. There we go. That's how we write. Is that clear, everyone? Did everybody understand that?
Yes.
All good
Yes.
for that? Righty. Then Buddha, we are going to our last part of the lesson, which is timetables. Alrighty? All right, Putha. So everybody, please make sure that you all study our timetables. I'm going to ask like this every week, yeah. And I don't want you all to get stuck. So make sure that during today's uh, next week, during this week, you study it very well. As well as you guys will get the class notes for today's lesson, as well as, so remember, at the end of, you guys will get 2 PDFs within another couple of days. Yeah, within another couple of days you guys will receive 2 PDFs. One will be about the class notes which we are doing, which we did today, yeah, a small summary about it, as well as another PDF will come to your mobiles, dad's mobile, which contains the questions, the homework. You all need to make sure that you guys get those homework done before the next class. Alrighty. So I want you all to make sure that you all get those homework done. It will be a very easy one. It won't take that long. I always tell my people who are making the questions to make sure that it is like short as like 30 minutes, something like that. So it will maximum take 30 minutes of your time throughout the whole week. Yeah, but it will pretty much cover up whatever you studied today. So that's what's important, right? So please ensure that you all do the homework which I'm sending, as well as go through the class notes as well as. Now Dulya, you got late to come today. So once you go to the notes and go all the way down, you will see the YouTube link. You can go and watch the video which we did today as well. So today's lesson is also recorded and you will get the recording. So you can watch the part which you missed. Yeah? Alrighty. Then let's have a break for today. I'll see you guys next time then. Have a great week ahead. Bye bye guys. See you. Bye.